Mossad Israel. Life in the Barracks. The airstrikes carried out by Israel and the United States against the Ayatollah regime in Iran had the intelligence work of the CIA and Mossad as a key element. These agencies managed to accurately identify the location of the supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, who ended up being eliminated during the offensive. The tracking was carried out through behavioral monitoring and information about a recent strategic meeting of the Iranian High Command, which allowed for a more forceful and effective action. The operation, described as a joint intelligence action, used bunker buster munitions, which are designed to penetrate reinforced structures before exploding. With this capability, the attack simultaneously hit several facilities where the regime's leaders were meeting, neutralizing a significant portion of the senior Iranian leadership. This combination of advanced technology and precise intelligence information demonstrated the coordination capability between the CIA and Mossad, with the armed forces resulting in a devastating blow to the Ayatollah's regime. In this video, we will detail the role of intelligence in the success of the target neutralization mission. Welcome to Life in the Barracks. The CIA played a decisive role by revealing that an unusual, high-level meeting was scheduled for Saturday, February 28, 2026. This meeting would involve Khamenei, high-ranking political and military leaders, which became a critical point in the decision-making for the attack. The intelligence information was decisive for Donald Trump, together with Benjamin Netanyahu, to authorize the attacks, relying on the accuracy of the American tracking systems, which were already monitoring the Ayatollah's location. Initially, the attack was planned to take place at night, but Mossad warned Israel that the accuracy would be greater if the offensive was carried out during the day. This strategic change led to the operation being moved to 9:40 in the morning Tehran time, when the targets would be gathered at a headquarters in the center of the Iranian capital. This decision aimed to reduce the risk of error and increase the effectiveness of the offensive. Mossad also identified that 3 simultaneous meetings would take place, one in the office of the President of Iran, another in the office of the Supreme Leader, and a third in the National Security Council. With confirmation from the CIA and Mossad about the exact location of the targets, the attacks, launched from destroyers and stealth fighters, were precise, directly hitting the command centers and neutralizing a significant part of the Iranian leadership. Mossad identified in advance that the Iranians were preparing an offensive against American military bases and strategic allies in the region. This information was confirmed when Iranian missiles were launched against facilities such as the Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, the Al Salem Base in Kuwait, the Al Dhafra Base in the United Arab Emirates, and the United States 5th Fleet Military Base in Bahrain. Thank you for watching. Oh my God. These attacks demonstrated the offensive capability of the Revolutionary Guard and the willingness of the Iranian regime to retaliate against the United States military presence in the Middle East. In addition, the Revolutionary Guard itself announced the launch of 4 ballistic missiles at the aircraft carrier United States ship Abraham Lincoln, one of the main symbols of American naval power. Although the United States has not officially confirmed whether its ships were hit, the Iranian statement served as a warning about the level of threat the regime still represents. This scenario further reinforced the importance of the joint operations of the CIA and Mossad, who had already been monitoring Iranian movements and anticipating possible offensives, ensuring that Israel and the United States were prepared to respond in a coordinated manner. The United States and Israel intensified their offensives against strategic targets inside Iran, aiming to neutralize missile systems and arsenals, which pose a threat not only to both countries, but also to their allies in the region. The escalation became even more concerning when Iran attacked a luxury hotel in Dubai, something unprecedented that exposed the vulnerability of places considered safe. Although the defense systems intercepted some of the projectiles, some missiles managed to get through the barriers, increasing the sense of insecurity. This episode left the leaders of the United Arab Emirates on high alert, since Dubai had never been the target of direct attacks before. The fact that a city symbolizing prosperity and stability was hit, it shows that the conflict has crossed traditional borders and can directly impact global economic centers. The Iranian offensive reinforces the need for coordination among allies and shows that the war in the Middle East has reached a new level of risk, where even regions once considered untouchable are now under threat. The official threat from the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, declaring that the fiercest offensive in the history of the Islamic Republic could begin at any moment, puts the world on maximum alert. The fact that Iran maintains an active uranium enrichment project with military potential for nuclear weapons makes this statement even more serious. If a single nuclear weapon is launched,